There are blowjobs that happen, there are blowjobs about to happen, there are remembered blowjobs, there's a montage of best blowjobs, and there's this blowjob that I'm about to read to you. It's called I Don't Know Why. The guy is taking too long in the bathroom. Extra time to regroup might be warranted if you two had butt fucked, but this had been a quick suck and swallow. Dude, do a gargle, take a leak, and bounce. Don't spend 20 minutes doing your hair, and don't burgle the medicine cabinet. And you, how are you feeling? You old dog, you. Having any of that retro shame over committing an intimate act with a stranger? Or are you still in your life is beautiful, grab all you can get mode that has served you through the Middle Ages? Yes? Feeling the joy? Good call. Kudos to you. You're an old fart and you just got off with a 20-something. How would you rate it, this latest of the many anonymous BJs you've enjoyed in your life? You'd give it a B, right? Of course, you only give A's and B's. Every blowjob is excellent or meets expectations. There are no lower marks. He was a little strange, though, and a little rough. A bit of the tortured, self-loathing flavor about him. He hadn't been pleased when you opened the door. No one is. Those days are over, honey. But he was willing to do the deed in a nihilistic, everything is screwed up, including this way. Within 30 seconds, he was on his knees, and it was all over in 5 minutes. Isn't technology wonderful? People who want to hook up ASAP are using GPS apps to find other people in heat near them. Tiny signals bouncing off satellites. The modern equivalent of a bird's raucous call or the pungent aroma of a ruddy baboon's swollen red ass. Little faces on your phone, an online catalog where the merchandise is ready to move, same-day delivery. Here's the door opening finally. Your young trick comes out. He's Spanish-looking or Italian. He's got a lot of product in his hair, giving it bulk and waves. It was crunchy in your hands. A Sal Mineo type, the doomed gay loving James Dean and rebel without a cause. For the first time, you notice he doesn't look well. He's extremely thin and his face is pallid and shiny, clammy with the sweat you get when you're nauseated or having diarrhea. Pick the wrong fella. You take 100% personal responsibility for any risks in this arena, freaks, crooks, and alls. During the blowjob, he looked up at you in the submissive manner made popular in porn. How am I doing, Daddy? I love it. In retrospect, knowing what you now know, his presentation had been a little hostile. Joyless black eyes looking up at you. You stare at this young man, wondering if he purposely tried to infect you with HIV, with his rough, toothy technique and his bloody saliva. Is he acting out against whoever gave it to him? More likely, he's just a pitiful sex addict who can't put on the brakes even when he's sick. Not like you, a centered, self-realized Dionysian with impeccable scruples. Or is this malicious twat just trying to freak you out? Get even with you for being old and disappointing. A manifestation of that post-coital reflex of unevolved young gays. Reject the act that just occurred and spurn the person you did it with. He does look ill, there's no getting around that. Why would you put your precious penis in a diseased mouth? Whoa there, steady fella. Remember what you were told by your doctor, that jolly queen who specializes in AIDS and HIV. Could you get HIV from receiving a blowjob, you'd asked? Not unless they nick you, he'd said merrily. And you'd had your dick sucked by dozens and dozens of pause partners. If that was dangerous, you would have gotten it long ago. What to say to this trickster? What do you say to someone who is sick? Do you need anything, you ask? Imodium or a glass of water? He shakes his head. Is he disappointed that you're not wigging out? He collects his jacket and shoulder bag. He's quite a fashionable twink for a serial killer. After he leaves, you go to the bathroom and wash yourself in the sink. Crack out the rubbing alcohol. You inspect your penis for abrasions and find none. Not feeling so grandiose anymore, are you? This is what they mean by safer sex, as opposed to absolutely 100% goddamn guaranteed safe sex. But I wouldn't let it worry you, chum. If there was blood in his saliva, then there has probably been blood in other dudes' saliva. It's not the greatest thing in the world to have positive blood rolling around the skin of your dick. But it's not like it was covered in blood, like Carrie at the prom. And doesn't saliva deactivate HIV? Haven't you read that? You'll be fine. 3 months from now, you'll get a test and put this behind you. And if it does go against you, If the dice finally come up snake eyes, you'll deal with it. This is not 1982, goddammit. You'll have plenty of treatment options. You'll stay on top of it from the very beginning, every step of the way. Of course, it would be humiliating to stumble this late in the game after all these years of artful dodging. Not you, oh great and powerful Oz. And you wouldn't have the privilege of typing, "I'm Nick," anymore as part of your sales pitch. I don't know why I keep doing this. What should you have said to him? What should you have said?